I just arrived. Thought I'd let everybody take a look and see what kinds there are here. We're sort of over by the bathrooms at the moment, so I'm gonna find a bucket and get shopping. So that'll be fun. Look at all the rocks, and it's a beautiful day here in Oregon. We are near Madras, Oregon, at the Richardson's Rock Ranch, and you can see it's like they're growing on the ground. Look at all these things. So awfully pretty rose quartz. I'm afraid it's very windy here, so I'm afraid that the sound is going to be pretty bad. So I'm not sure how long I'll do this, but I thought I'd give you guys a little peek anyway. Some really cool sodalite. Ooh, this looks new. Wonder what this is. Lattice lace agate from Mexico. Ooh, pretty. Isn't that pretty? Hey, yeah, Mr. Did is here. I think he's still in the car. What's the wind noise like? Is it bad? Here, take a look at these rose quartzes while we're doing this here. Isn't this gorgeous? Yeah, I'm just really happy to be here. Here's some of my favorite stuff. This is mookaite. Oh, look at that one. That's so pretty. Okay, thank you for letting me know. If you are finding the wind noise kind of unbearable, please tell me that as well, because I'm just trying to give you an overview here. I haven't even gotten my squirt bottle out yet. What am I thinking? Hang on, I gotta go find a squirt bottle. These are cool. They're called solid coconuts. And they're not really coconuts. Whoa, look at the size of that obsidian. That's crazy. Look at that. All right, I gotta go get a squirt bottle and maybe a bucket, just because I might find something that I have to have. Look at these gigantic, these are conglomerates of, hi. Oh, Mary, thank you for letting me know. This wind is pretty windy here today, so I wasn't real sure. Sometimes when I'm filming with the wind, it makes it's very muddy here too. Sometimes when I'm filming with the wind, makes it pretty loud, so it's good to know. Let's see, there's some spray bottles right over there. Whew, a lot of water here today. Hey, water in the spray bottle. Life is good. Oh, here's Mr. Did. Say hello, Mr. Did.
Hello, Mr. Did.
Yeah. You're very funny.
Just following orders.
Okay. Anyway, so we're live from the Richardson Rock Ranch, and we're looking at some of these amazing rocks they've got here. This place is a fixture here in Oregon. If you're ever in the Pacific Northwest, it's definitely worth taking a visit. Here we've got some Moroccan geodes. These things are so cool because they are almost all just completely filled with beautiful crystals. Like this one here, it looks like it's really heavy. It's not. So yeah, that's really nice. And they've got a whole bunch of them. I'm trying to find one that's broken so I can show it to you, but they all look like they're pretty whole right now. So, oh well, here's one maybe that we can see a little bit of a peek of what the crystals look like. So they're white crystals inside, really pretty. And you can see, I mean, we've got buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets and so many buckets of rocks. And this place is cool because it's been here for a very long time. They used to allow, ooh, I wonder what this is. Some kind of plume agate. One of the problems with some of this is they're not labeled. That almost looks, this almost looks like you have a spray bucket, Kate. Pay attention. Let's spray it off. It almost looks like the Idaho sunset, but it's not quite the same. Oh, that's nice. I wish I knew what that was. Ooh, look how pretty that is. So that's some really nice sea maggot of some kind. I bet there's a sound, there's a sign that says what it is someplace, because this is all the same stuff. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? And this, just the colors in this. Oh my gosh. I gotta find out what this is. It's even sunny here today. Oregon has been having a spate of clouds and rain, and yeah, this is a sign, but I'm not sure that I can read it. I don't think I can, even this way. Well, it was a good idea. Anyway, all of these I think are the same. Hello, 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 and Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, and Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa, and Merry midwinter holiday of your choice. Just look at that. I think I have to get some of this. I don't know what it is, but it sure is pretty. All right. Let's see what else we've got here. I almost think this is more of the same stuff. Maybe this is some of that Moroccan sea maggot. Ooh, look at the pattern in that. Isn't that something? That is just beautiful. Well, I hope everybody had a good holiday or is having a good holiday. We have been traveling a lot. Those of you who, oh yeah, Chrissy, it's absolutely crazy. It's like, I'm fortunate that my parents live north of here, and so we come here several times a year. We come to Oregon several times a year, and you've always got to have a trip to Richardson's because it just really is necessary. Anyway, I'm kind of wondering if these are all the Moroccan sea maggots because they're all kind of in the same vein. See what I did there? Okay, that was really sad. Oh, so pretty. Okay. How's the sound? Are we doing okay? I don't want you want you to feel like you're in a wind tunnel. Hi, Allison. Merry Christmas. Look at this. Wow. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, you know, I have spent a lot of money at this place, and I'm trying to control myself this time around because I have, as you probably know, so many beautiful rocks at home. Speaking of so many beautiful rocks, we do still have a sale going on my book through the end of the month. If you go to my Etsy store, Katie Did Rocks, the book is on sale for $10 off. And it's all about rock hunting on the Yellowstone River. Oh, these are so pretty. I need to know what they are. Okay, well, let's see. Apple Valley agate from Morocco is what these are saying they are. I have some of this at home. I just need to get cutting, I guess. Moroccan sea maggot. That is fantastic. Yeah, actually I had 3 bars, I think. 2 or 3 bars. I'm amazed too, because we're kind of out in the boonies. All right. They have peacocks here. Not here, but like over behind me. I mean, if we're lucky, maybe we'll see some peacocks. Let's see what we're looking. We're still looking at some Moroccan sea maggots. Look at the colors on this thing. Easy. Lots of different colors. Yeah, I bet that's what that is. I put my bucket down, so I'm gonna have to eventually. Apple Valley agate, Morocco. I bet that's what that is. There's just a whole bunch of it. I think, if I remember correctly, yes, I think it was Apple Valley agate. If I remember correctly, they have a mine or they have a connection to Apple Valley agate in Morocco, and that's why they have so much of it. So that's what I think the some of the other stuff that I was looking at that I wasn't sure what it was either. I think it's all Apple Valley agate. I'm gonna have to buy more. Look at that. I love the green and the red together. Oh, that's really neat. Let's see. Okay, well, we gotta go move away from Apple Valley. They've got so many other things here. I'm just getting stuck. Getting stuck in one area. Looks like still more of this stuff. I don't know. Maybe I could just spend my whole day looking at the Apple Valley. Isn't that pretty? That's interesting. You know what I love about rocks from around the world is how different they all are, and yet how the same they are too. It's like some of this stuff looks very much like it could have come from Idaho or Oregon, and yet it came from all the way around the world. So that's pretty neat. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are all the more Apple Valley stuff, so we're going to move on and see if we can find something else. Like calcite from Mexico. Rosa calcite from Mexico. That's really nice and translucent, isn't it? I don't usually do anything with calcite because it's pretty soft material, and I'm usually polishing, and so I don't want to deal with stuff that's gonna not be very strong when I finish it. So calcite is not, I tend not to buy things for specimens, even though I maybe should start getting into that. Look at this. Hey, how you doing, Calvin? Look at this. We are at the Richardson Rock Ranch near Madras, Oregon, and we are just having a good time digging in the buckets right now and talking to you on the telephone. Not sure, again, where we are with this. I got to get into an area where I know what it is, because this is getting humiliating. I almost feel like this is still some of the Moroccan sea maggot, but it seems like that might be just more than... Not really. Do you know what it is? Oh, hey, how you doing? I've got some people here who know who I am. Oh no, I've been outed. Okay. Wow. So do you know, is this stuff all Moroccan sea maggot? Do you know what all of it is? Because I've been like looking at it and going, oh, I don't
see any labels.
Yeah, I know. It's like... Yeah, I don't know. I wish they had better labels on some of these buckets, but I know that they have lots of rocks, and they try to keep them up as best they can. Well, good. I'll be around. I'm actually live streaming at the moment, so yep. So I'll be around. Probably a good place to run into people who know Katydid Rocks, you know, at the rock shop. That's pretty fun. Let's see what we're doing here. All right, I got to get away from this clearly sea maggot. What have we got here? Oh, this stuff is called sci-fi jasper. I looked this up because they had it. I looked at what the website to see what they had, and this stuff is so cool. When you cut it, it's just got all these just different kind of patterns in it. Sci-fi jasper. Whoever names these has a good time. Ooh, here's a nice piece. Oh, it's a big piece. Check this out. Sci-fi jasper. That's on my list of things I probably will pick some up of which I will pick some. That doesn't make it sound very good, does it? Let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is tree moss agate. This is pretty. So there's a couple different things. If it's more green like this, it's tree moss, and if it's white with green streaks, it's green tree. And I think that's kind of interesting. Ooh, here's some other stuff that I have at home. I gotta get cutting. I have so many beautiful rocks that I need to cut at home that I probably can't even let myself buy a lot today. This is stromatolite from Bolivia. And stromatolite is a bacterial mat that is fossilized, and it's like the slime, the layers of slime that build up at the edges of ponds and things. and then just layer after layer after layer of those. And this, because it has such a wavy pattern, it's going to be a really pretty cut. Stromatolite from Bolivia. Some more sodalite. There's a big old pile of, oh no, that's lapis over there. This is sodalite. Sodalite is a little bit lighter than lapis. These are black skin agates from India, and they have a very similar look to the Montana moss agate. It's sometimes when they're cut, they're almost hard to tell which is which. Take a look here. Now the skins themselves are a little bit different, but real similar. Very, very cool. All right, well, we're gonna move on from that. So we need more color. Let's see. Oh, Gary Green. This has a new name now, but I prefer Gary Green. They're now calling it, I believe, Freedom Jasper, which, just kind of makes me shrug my shoulders because it's changed its name over and over and over again. And Gary Green's okay. I'll just keep that one. So that's really pretty. And why do they call it Gary Green when it's red? Because there's some of it that's green. You see that? That is really, really pretty. Okay, what else have we got? Some coral from Indonesia. Hey, look at that. I even nailed the place name. This stuff is really pretty when you cut it. It's a fossil coral, just like everything else. But if you cut it in a certain way, then you get little like flowers. And they have a name that I used to know, and now I can't remember. But the flowers that it makes have a specific thing that they call them. That isn't flowers, believe it or not. And let's see. Petrified wood. I think this is Oregon petrified wood. Got a whole bunch here. You guys are gonna love some of this petrified wood. It is crazy. Look at the pretty colors on that. Pretty nice. I love petrified wood. Yes, I do. I wonder, this doesn't look like petrified wood. It could be Arizona petrified wood, but I don't think it is. I think it's Paiute agate, perhaps. They have some of the things mingled in here, so I get a little bit confused. More confused than normal, which is, pretty confused. Ooh, these are big chunks of polka dot agate. I have some of these at home as well, but I'd like to look at more of them. Let's see if we can find a good sample. That's a good one right there. Hi, Paul. Good to see you. Oh, that's a chunk. So I went to this place last summer, and we dug, and just such a cool place. I was so lucky to be able to get into the mine itself and do some digging, but I also picked up a bunch just on the ground because it was kind of everywhere. Oh, somebody's making a little sculpture for us. I think these are Brazilian agates, perhaps. Let's see where the sign is. They look like Brazilian agates. Some of them are black skin and some of them are red skin. So apparently the black skin Brazilians are more valuable, or they're more sought after. Yeah, these are Brazilian agates, but they mostly look like the red skin. And I guess it has to do with the banding inside and the contrast that you'll get from them. So I have some of this at home that is just, yes, I've been here many times, so I have many of their rocks. I have some of them. So it's very cool. But look at, you see the agates kind of shining in the sunshine. Close up here. See the light coming through there? Beautiful. I'm not sure what happened to Mr. Did. I think he's gone back inside the car because it's cold. Maybe this has got to be Arizona petrified wood. That's beautiful stuff. It doesn't have to be. It could be something else entirely. Like this looks like Mary Jane Jasper. Mary Ellen Jasper. Mary Ellen Jasper is from the Iron Range in the Midwest, in Michigan, Minnesota, someplace like that. Ah, hi Paul. I am at the Richardson Rock Ranch near Madras, Oregon, and we are standing in the middle of literally tons and tons and tons of rocks. And so I'm just kind of wandering around and showing people a little bit about what they've got here. There's some very cool petrified wood. I love the petrified wood that looks exactly like a piece of wood. And look at this stuff is even like this stuff is even weathering out like regular wood, but it is in fact petrified. I think that's really cool. I don't know how good that would be for like lapidary purposes, but I just think it's really neat. Let's see what else we've got here. Lots of petrified wood you can see all the way down there. It's just kind of overwhelming, really. Let's see what else. And I don't know for sure, but I think this is all Oregon petrified wood. Oregon petrified wood is, ooh, this is really pretty. This looks like a little harder. Actually, like that. I like that. Very cool. All right. Let's see. No, this is the Paiute agate over here. I don't know why I thought that other stuff was Paiute agate. It doesn't look like it at all. I'm still learning every day to get a little bit more information. Maybe by the time I'm dead, I'll have quite a lot. But you know what? If I am learning, that means I'm not dead yet. So that's got to be good for something, right? Okay, Paiute agate, I think, is from this area. Paiute agate, I think, is from Oregon, but I'm not absolutely certain about that either. It's kind of a pretty agate. They've got such big chunks here, though. Like, if you were making a ball of it or something, a sphere, that would be great, but it wouldn't even fit in my biggest saw. So, that's not going to come home with me. Ooh, more petrified wood. Like that one that has the... Hi, David. I like this one that has the swirls in it. We are at Richardson Rock Ranch near Madras, Oregon. And Jim and I came down here for the morning to do a little filming and also to say hello, pick up some rocks and say hello to all of you. This is a big old piece of petrified wood. Oofda. Oofda, as they say in the old country. Okay. So maybe fancy jasper. It's kind of red and green. Fancy jasper. Look at the size of this piece of petrified wood. You know, I think they're charging like $5 a pound for petrified wood, but I have to say that would be a pretty hefty price tag there. Lots and lots and lots of beautiful pieces of petrified wood. This one over here looks like a literal tree that has been just sitting here. It looks like a tree stump, but it isn't. It's a piece of petrified wood. Oh boy, if I had a forklift and a really big place to put it, that's where I'd go. Some more fancy jasper. Okay, and then a big old piece of rose quartz. Isn't that pretty with the banding in it? That is really nice. Okay, well, I think I've been on for about 25 minutes now, and my filming hand is getting cold because I don't have a glove on because I'm so smart. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and sign off and then do some shopping. So thanks for coming along. I am delighted to be able to show you this awesome place because it's one of my favorites. I hope you have a great new year. Keep on doing.